if I were selling my business tomorrow, what framework would a buyer look for? In other words, help me design and I use selling your business as a sort of universally acceptable benchmark of like the business is in really healthy shape. It's got a certain margin profile. It's got the right kind of customers, whatever. So you can ask it, if you were going to buy my business tomorrow for the highest multiple possible, give me the exact parameters and structure of the business that you would want to see. And that actually gives you a framework to grow into. So let's say, your margin is about 18% now or 25%. I don't know, depending on where you are. But let's say, you're at a 22% margin and you have a mix of pick up and delivery customers and some self-serve, and you don't really know who's coming in and out, but they're growing. You're thinking about getting a van, all these things. Well, if you have this blueprint that says, if you hit this growth percentage year over year, and if you hit this margin, we want to see a 33% margin, and we want to see 14% growth year over year, and we want to see 60% of your customers are coming in twice a month, because that means good, strong, recurring revenue, like things like that. Not only does that give you a great framework if you do want to sell your business, great, but otherwise just a very healthy business. But then you can go into each one of those topics and say, all right, well, how do I do that? Give me some pointers on how to do that. And it will actually walk you through different ways you can do that, right? So the ultimate point I'm trying to make, I mean, I think that would be a really great exercise, but the ultimate point I'm trying to make is that you can use the fluid nature of an AI, conversational AI platform like this, to really rethink how you're interacting with it. And it's not just, how do I do this? But it's like any scenario you can think of that would be accretive to your business, you can work backwards from that, or work forwards.
Yeah, and I mean, I love that idea too. Just kind of flipping on its head and saying, hey, if I was going to sell this thing, you know, what do I need to do here? What's the framework that a buyer would be looking for? And one of the things I harp on all the time is like, stop, stop taking money under the table. Stop paying your employees under the table. And one of the big reasons I keep saying, number one, I mean, it's illegal. So, but number two is it devalues your business, right? And if you're looking to sell, you want to maximize the value of your business. So that means number one, having the best customer service available so that you have those repeat customers. Repeat customers bring a ton of value to any business, right? So that's why I like businesses with subscription models. They sell for super high multiples because it's super valuable to have recurring revenue coming in. And we're recurring revenue, even though most of us don't have literal actual subscriptions, we kind of indirectly are a subscription business because people have to do it on a regular basis, right?
Yeah.
But also, it's going to help you set it up in such a way where it's going to be easier to finance. It's going to be easier for a buyer to take it over. Like all these things start piling up, and it really dramatically increases the value of your business.